the Secret Spirits Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar, 6th edition, day number 19. Let's get right into it. Here's the bottle. There's the cap opening up. And here's a nice Glencairn and 2018 Victoria Whiskey Festival glass. Glencairn glass. And I'm going to just leave the bottle down there and take a look here. We got some of those bubbles again on the meniscus. And what does that mean? Usually it means it's a high ABV. Well, I fooled myself before by seeing those bubbles and then doing one of these to see how the bubbles form and how they come down, and sometimes I don't focus right. I don't know. I find myself second guessing myself a lot doing this advent calendar. Maybe that means I'm learning something. I don't know. Let's have a look. Have a look at these legs. Big drops. High viscosity. They are clinging to the sides. They are just gripping. They are gripping like a squirrel on a tree. Look at that. Okay. Some of these are delicious on the nose. This is no exception. This is lovely. Oh, I may have come on something super special here. Apple cinnamon. Apple cinnamon. Malt. There's other spice in there too. Nutmeg, coriander. Oh. Cherries. And I don't mean cherries like you put in a barrel, but cherries that come off a cherry tree. Oh. And malty and spicy. Once again, a cinnamon note that comes with the apple and the cherry. That's delicious. Cinnamon toasty apple jacks. There's something else too. There's some vanilla now poking in. Quite a bit actually. Vanilla and something else. Raisins. Raisins, shampoo. Yeah, shampoo. Complete with suds. Oh, there's that toasted note again. That is a lovely note. Spices, fruits, vanilla, maltiness. Caramel's hiding in there too, but deeper down. Sultanas. Plums. This really is a complex nose. I like it. I like it a lot. It has a lot going on. And I could keep nosing and getting more and more out of it. Oh, something earthy as well. But I wouldn't go so far as to say peaty. I don't believe there's any peat in here. It's either a Speyside or a Highland. Could even be an exceptional lowland, like some kind of really old Glenkinchie that's been aged in an active cask. I don't believe it's Isla or unpeated Isla. But you know, there could be the rare exception. This could even be from the islands. It could be a Aran or it could be a Scapa. Who knows? Oh, and I'm getting hairspray. Interesting. I was getting something like that before. I was getting shampoo, now there's hairspray. I'm talking about in with the notes and the malt and the vanilla and the caramel. And yes, caramel now. Oh, I love this nose. It keeps changing. It's a chameleon. That I like that. That's a sign of quality right there. That there's a lot going on. They've had active casks or active casks and active finishing. This could have been aged in, or it could have been finished in sherry. It's kind of like the Balvenie Doublewood, where, I avoided it for so long because I didn't like sherry. But then when I tried it, the Balvenie Doublewood, the sherry was not dominant like in a Glendronach or a Glenfarclas. Or what's that other one? Macallan. Could this be a Macallan? I don't know. There's a lot of vanilla. I think it's primarily aged in ex-bourbon. Or if it's a sherry butt or hogshead, it's not a first fill. First fill would be a lot darker. What did I say for the ABV? It's not that high. It's not burning me. I'd give this a nice one last time. I'll say it's in the 46 ballpark. I've been known to be wrong before. I haven't had to add any water to get any complexity on the nose, but I will do so after I've tasted it. After I've tasted it neat. And I think now is a good time to taste it neat. That is such a nice nose. Got so much going on. Mm. Whoa. Lots of flavor here. It's a little bit hot. but the first sip doesn't always tell you. I'm going to have a second and third sip probably to get more representation of the flavor. More. Huh. Is that a honey I'm getting on the nose? Yeah. Oh, this is a nice one. This is very, very nice. It's got so many things going on the nose that I'm sure there's just as much on the palate. But we'll have to see what happens when we add a little bit of water and open it up. See what happens. Huh. Okay. On the tongue, on the palate, I'm getting some orchard fruits and stone fruits. I'm getting no citrus to speak of. I'm getting some honey, thick honey. Again. Oh, I need more. There is a bit of citrus now on the palate. It's like a lemony grapefruit kind of citrus. There is tingling on the tongue. There is honey. There is honey and citrus. A little bit of spice. Could we say cinnamon? Maybe a bit. Not so much spice as I was getting on the nose. Now it's malty. This has so much going on that I can't really pinpoint it, but on the palate it seems a lot simpler than on the nose. Okay, one more before I add water. Oh, mouth-watering. Honey and citrus on the aftertaste on the finish. A little bit of cinnamon. It continues to be mouth-watering and it continues to hang in there. The citrus especially hangs on. Oh, citrus would often point to me, it would point me in the direction of peat, but I don't get any peat. Maybe it will show itself when I add a bit of water. Let's try doing that. All right. That's a few drops in there. That should do something to it. What it will do, I don't know. Cherries, citrus. Cherries, lemony, malty, like Ovaltine, oat cakes, honey, malty. Lurking underneath there, there's some vanilla. Oh. With this hairspray again. What a weird, delicious, complex. Lots going on. Vanilla. Okay, palette again. Now I'm getting a lemony finish, a citrus lemon honey finish with a little bit of cherry and just a touch of cinnamon. And there's probably other things going on in there that I can't detect, but this is giving me quite a lot on the flavor, on the nose, on the body. Oh, is it full bodied? I don't know. Well, I've added water already, so. I'd say while it has a lot of flavor, the pH is just a hair on the basic side or right in the middle like water. 7. Ooh, wow. That is so good. What is it? It is a Secret Spirits Dalmore 12-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey distilled in 2007. Cask type first fill Oloroso. What was that, 57.2? It does not drink like a 57.2. It drinks like a 48, 50. Cask number, and it's a Highland. It's a Dalmore. Wow. This is good. And did it say first fill Oloroso? I would have thought it would be darker. First fill Oloroso. Now it doesn't say whether it's matured exclusively in first fill Oloroso. If it was 12 years in first fill Oloroso, I think it would be a little darker than that. I just think. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Huh. First fill Oloroso. So was the Oloroso a puncheon? Was it a hogshead? Was it a butt? It just says first fill Oloroso. Doesn't say what. But yeah, you know, if this is 57% and it's uncolored and not chill filtered, I'm going to have to try some more higher end Dalmores, because the only Dalmore I really tasted, I had a bottle of, was the 12. And I tried, was it a King Alexander at a whiskey festival a couple of years ago? And was there a cigar something or other? I will have to get some bottles of Dalmore, even if they are chill filtered, and even if they are colored. Dalmore is one of those. I liked the flavor of the 12, even though it was colored like crazy and it was chill filtered like mad. And was it bottled at 40%? I believe it was. But this, 57.2%. Beautiful. So, you know, people like to bash Dalmore. But if most of them taste anything like this, with such a complexity, and this is a single cask too, wasn't it? Wow. Oh, Jonathan, you got yourself a winner here. If you could keep producing this. Oh, now I'm getting chocolate. Now, after I've added water and let it sit just a little bit, just a few minutes. Oh, believe it or not, this one's right up there. This has got to be in my top 5 so far of the calendar. I don't really rank them. I just say I like this a lot. And I said that about a couple other bottles too. Oh. Oh. I would love a whole liter of this. This is delicious. Incredibly good, Jonathan. Beautiful whiskey. Thanks very much for putting this one in the bottle and in the calendar. This would be a winner. Sell it for $100 a bottle. Oh, you'd have a killer winner right there. Slachava.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.